Hey guys, this is Crazy Kylo bringing you the Uncharted 2 Crushing Glitchless guide for Chapter 20. This video will cover the general route along with the ideal movement, include all fight strategies, and an explanation of anything you need to know in Chapter 20. So with that, let's get into it. Okay, so this is Chapter 20, so this is right after the last one. I picked up the grenade launcher here to kind of show how this is going to work with these two enemies that we're seeing in front of me. So I'm going to RC so you can kind of see what you do if you have the grenade launcher. So aim for like this part of the fence right here. And then, yeah, and this is where you can see why I don't like using the grenade launcher. But you're going to aim, you can aim a little bit to the right first, but you're going to aim for that first section of the fence. And then, so this is also why it's really annoying. As you can see, that guy got hit by two separate grenades prior to me having to shoot a third one to kill him, which is a little obsessive. But you'll make your way this way and you'll jump up on this wall. If you have the M4, it's a little bit easier. You can just laser them. You don't have to do all this aiming. And then this doesn't matter too much. I like dropping the M4 at this point, but you can use it for the next two enemies, so I'll keep it to show that. But I would generally pick this up here because there's two things there, and you're going to shoot this guy. And then there's another guy. So if you have the M4 or, well, it'll be the AK, you will actually come through here and you'll just pre-fire where their head's going to be. And then at this point, you should have the deagle. You're going to corner peek this. So that guy's usually pretty easy to hit, but this guy in the white, he will swing all the way around and he'll always stop here. So I generally kind of wait till he gets in that position. And then this guy's pretty easy to hit. But at this point, regardless, if you still do have the grenade launcher, you could try to kill those guys. It's going to be easier with the deagle, and then I would abandon it and pick up the AK at this point. It's going to be of more use, or having more ammo will be of more use. And then you'll run and gun, and you'll stop about like right here, kind of even with this card on the white, because you'll get hit by that explosion otherwise. So you're just kind of waiting out the explosion. And then here I switch to the deagle. There'll be two guys, and kill them quickly. And then you should have a grenade. I throw a grenade like right here, so to the right of that little like tower shrine thing. And then there'll be a guy there that gets, and then here you can deagle the shotgunner. But this is also kind of like situational, is the villagers might actually kill both of those guys, which happened in my situation. But if not, like that's what you do. You throw the grenade, that'll take care of the guy, because the one guy will be in cover here, and then the shotgunner you'll have to shoot. And so then you're going to make your way up this way. And then these guys, I will actually kill them. I've had coming out of this cutscene, or they just light you up and you can't really do anything about it. But you don't have to. It's just you eliminate RNG if you shoot them. And then you'll make your way onto the bridge, and you'll come this way. And then this, you kind of need to wait for Tenzin first so you can slow down. And then what I've done with this is you're going to jump up, and this guy has an Uzi. He's really annoying, so I'll actually come immediately left, like behind this wall, so I don't have to just get lasered by him. And then depending on your ammo, if you don't have... Deagle is the best option, but if you don't have it, you can pick up the Uzi from this guy. And then what you're going to do is you're going to jump, and you're going to just get behind cover here, and then you'll just blind fire this guy. Because I went a little slow, Tenzin actually beat me there. And then you have an option here. This guy drops a normal pistol, so if you don't, at this point, like I will probably pick that up over an Uzi, because as a secondary I generally just like having that, but that's a preference thing. And then regardless, at this point you can pick up an M4 ammo, which is definitely preferred over the AK. Just again, better damage, less recoil, or bloom. And then here, as soon as you can, hold right, spam X, go neutral on that wall so you jump over it quicker, and then you'll just keep jumping. And you can pretty much be on Tenzin that whole time when you're making those transitions. So as soon as you can move, you're going to have the M4 out, and you're going to aim here. There's going to be two guys. That's not the guy to worry about, it's the second guy. He's got a shotgun, so you're going to just light them up. I roll to pick up this ammo, and I try to be reloaded before the corner, because you've got an Uzi guy right here, so you be ready for him. And then right here, go and hug this left side of the wall. There's two guys here, and if you hug the left, you don't have to worry about getting lasered by both. You can just corner peek this and kind of take care of one at a time. So you'll kill this back guy first, and then you'll kill this guy. And And then there's... Oh, I actually want this, but there's additional ammo here. This guy drops an M4, which for whatever reason went way back there, but just something to know if you feel you need ammo. And then here, jump down, quick aim to cancel the roll. You're just gonna make your way this way.
Where the hell did he go?
So, get a small little break from just constant movement and fights, but keep making your way this way. You just jump. At this point, I'll just jump because you have all these different level surfaces. And then you're just gonna hold down and kind of transition with the camera. And then we've got some stairs here, so we're gonna roll up them. And then here, there's 3 enemies in here. So some of them can die to this explosion, all of them can, or none of them can. And what's annoying is if you can't see them beforehand, you might not know where they are or if they move, but they will just laser you through the smoke. So I will get on this right side and I'll quickly corner peek, and I'll try to take out a couple. So you saw him die, there's still one more in the corner. So you can kind of see he's behind this desk. It's being a little annoying, but... So there will usually be a guy behind this wall, there will be a guy here, and then sometimes there will be a guy behind this desk. So those are generally where they sit. And then here you're going to corner peek this slowly. There is the shotgunner, and he will sometimes just sit like right here and do nothing, but other times he will come really far forward. And if you are peeking this too much, you will just get one shot and die. So then when you get up here, you want to kill this guy. Hopefully, if he's facing you, it's unfortunate, but it does happen. And then as soon as you kill him, you're going to grab his RPG, and we're going to get into cover. And then pretty much how this tank section works is you have to hit the tank like 4 times with an RPG, I believe. And you get a checkpoint after each time you hit him with an RPG. So this first one's pretty free, but you'll peek and you'll shoot immediately. And the second the RPG hits the tank, you're going to RC. And that's going to just set you up for the next section a little bit faster. So you'll do that, you'll jump over here. This is RNG, making that jump and getting in this building. Those guys can just light you up, so just know, like, it can just happen. It's kind of unfortunate. And then you're going to get into cover here, and I will blind fire this guy. He doesn't sit behind the cover, and then this guy will usually sit here. Sometimes he'll move, but I'll blind fire this guy, and then I'll aim and just shoot the second dude. And then reload while you're working over here, and then you're going to kill this guy, and he's going to have a deagle. And then the one thing to note is there's an RPG guy and there's this guy. And they are pretty random. They will sometimes not see you, but sometimes they will do this. And if they see you first, like, you need to check. You want to go pick up the deagle ammo because it's gonna be useful for the rest of this chapter. But you need to be ready to light these guys up. So got him. The RPG guys didn't seem to notice me. Come over here, grab the deagle, and then you're just gonna use the deagle to take these guys out. So be careful. Also, be careful. Like, if you kill that guy and he's standing like over here, I'm probably gonna die. But if he's standing over here, the RPG could drop down. What you want to do is you're just gonna get into cover behind this wall right here, an RPG. But one thing I will say is, oh, I grabbed the wall. I was gonna say if it does drop down there, you can actually shoot the RPG down there as well, and it will still give you the checkpoint. Because the checkpoint spawns on top of this building. But I was gonna show it, it's just because I waited so long, I just wasn't able to. So, kill him. Again, we'll see what kind of RNG I have, but... So, he's over here still. And yeah, you can see this time he saw me, and he was standing in that spot, like I was saying, where the RPG might have gone down. I would still always come up here, but... Okay, yeah, so you can see it actually did fall down here. So I do get to show this, at least. But you'll come here. It's a little bit easier shot, because when you're at the top, you have to literally aim straight down. But shot it, RC, and then you'll always spawn on this building. And then here, I switch to the deagle, and I try to kill this guy before he gets into cover. He'll take cover here, but once he gets behind that, don't worry about him. And then right here is why you do it, because he can just direct RPG you right there, and you'll die. So it's kind of just to prevent a death, really. And then you'll make your way up this way. You can climb up differently, but it's safer to come up here, so you don't have to... If you do miss the RPG guy, you don't have to worry about him as much, but also this prevents you from dying to the tank. And then climb up here. You'll have to figure out where the RPG landed, and then shoot it. And then depending on your ammo, like I have plenty, so I'll grab this, but wow. That's pretty insane. But if not, there's a FAL up here, so you can see it right there. But as soon as you shoot that, you'll immediately press triangle. It's because I hesitated to go over there and press it since I was explaining. And then you kind of get hyper armor here. You'll kill these guys like in this order that you can see them. So you don't really have to worry about the tank. And then just RPG it. So I take cover there, but you don't need to. You have hyper armor. So that does help with that. But just know after every time that you get a shot on the tank that you're going to RC, because that's just going to set you up faster, and it usually moves you like a little bit further into the chapter, so it's very beneficial. But yeah, that's the end of that chapter. So then this chapter 21 is a pretty set chapter. So that's it for the chapter 20 tutorial. The rest of the video will be a speedrun of the chapter to see everything put together along with all my inputs. Hopefully that helps, and with that, I'll see you guys in the next chapter tutorial.
Why would you bring a tent? Crap! Tenzin, let's go! Tenzin, get that door open! I see him! This way! How am I supposed to take a tank out? Oh shit. Tenzin! RPG! RPG! RPG. Oh shit! No. Tenzin! Tenzin, where are you? Where the hell did he go? Tenzin! Where the hell did he go? Is he drunk? Are you freaking kidding me? Tenzin, thank God. Where the hell did you go?
My shoes, yes.